Picture this: breezing through an airport lounge, grabbing a coffee, and swiping your card at a Paris hotel without worrying about foreign transaction fees. Enter the Scapia credit card, issued in partnership with Federal Bank and BOB Card. It's a fintech card that promises this exact frictionless, travel-heavy lifestyle. Normally, getting perks like zero Forex markup and unlimited domestic airport lounge access means paying a steep annual fee. But Scapia markets itself as lifetime free, with zero joining or renewal charges. This side-by-side comparison shows the anomaly clearly. Standard travel cards charge anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 rupees a year, plus a 2 to 3.5% markup on foreign currency. Scapia drops both of those numbers to zero. To understand how the bank affords to offer this, we have to look past the marketing. We need to examine the specific spending hoops and ecosystem lock-ins you're required to accept. Evaluating whether this card fits your lifestyle requires a close look at how their reward ecosystem and lounge requirements actually function in a typical month. Let's look at the baseline earn rate. For everyday offline and online purchases, you earn 10% Scapia Coins. If you book flights and hotels directly through the Scapia app, that rate doubles to an accelerated 20% Scapia Coins. This math shows what those percentages mean in rupees. The conversion is 5 Scapia Coins to 1 rupee. Since each coin is 20 pay, the 10% baseline is a 2% real return, and the 20% accelerated travel rate equals a 4% real return. And that return doesn't apply everywhere. You earn 0 coins on fuel, rent, utilities, education, wallet reloads, and international spends. Then there is the primary restriction. You cannot convert Scapia Coins to a statement credit or transfer them to cash. They can only be redeemed to book travel inside the Scapia app. While a 2% to 4% return is mathematically strong for a free card, it holds zero value for cashback purists. You only realize that value if you consistently book your travel through their specific platform. Scapia heavily promotes its most appealing perk: genuine, unlimited domestic airport lounge access. Access for a single billing cycle requires a cumulative spend of at least 20,000 rupees on the card that month. This flowchart outlines the process at the airport door. To get in, you must be physically present at the airport, grant location access to the Scapia app, generate a dynamic QR code, and match that code to a valid boarding pass. Furthermore, hitting your spending goal doesn't grant immediate entry. The lounge access only becomes available 3 to 5 working days after your billing date, assuming you met the 20,000 rupees criteria. The access truly is unlimited, but it requires rigid monthly spending consistency and a strict technical verification process that makes it difficult for casual travelers to use. Where the card offers pure utility is its zero Forex markup fee on international transactions, valid for the lifetime of the card. Every time you swipe overseas or buy something on a foreign website, you immediately save the 2 to 3.5% fee that almost every standard credit card charges. The trade-off here is straightforward. While you avoid those extra fees, your international swipes earn exactly 0 Scapia Coins. The card also includes a no-cost EMI feature. If you book travel on the Scapia app and choose a 3-month tenure, Scapia refunds the interest charged, effectively making it cost-free. For international trips, this card acts strictly as a cost-saving shield to block Forex fees, rather than an engine for generating rewards. On the technology side, the Federal or BOB Card Scapia card is available on the RuPay network. This allows you to link it directly to UPI for everyday QR code payments. But here is the major hurdle: actually getting approved for it. This map of community-reported data highlights a heavy geographic gatekeeping issue. Federal Bank severely limits its serviceability areas. Users frequently report passing the credit checks and completing KYC, only to be rejected at the very last step simply because their specific home PIN code is not serviced. And if you do get approved, be aware of the standard interest rate. Carrying a balance will trigger a steep charge of 3.75% per month. The RuPay and UPI integration makes reaching that 20,000 rupee monthly spend target much easier, but obtaining the card in the first place relies heavily on a geographic lottery. The Scapia card's specific reward exclusions and redemption limits make it a specialized tool for travelers. It is most effective when paired with other cards that handle your daily domestic spending. This quadrant chart maps out exactly who should and shouldn't apply, based on spending habits and reward preferences. The top right quadrant is the ideal user. This is someone who easily clears 20,000 rupees a month on UPI to secure lounge access, and happily redeems their coins for flights directly through the Scapia app. If you fall into the bottom left quadrant, spending less than 20,000 rupees and preferring cashback, skip this card. You'll miss the lounge threshold completely and earn rewards you don't want to use. However, because it carries 0 annual fees, it is highly practical to acquire strictly to keep in your drawer for international trips, just to bypass those Forex markups. To help others navigate the approval process, drop your city or PIN code and whether you were approved or rejected in the comments below, so we can map out Scapia's hidden restrictions together.